Hello everyone. Today I will be playing my own game. Because there are literally no videos of it on YouTube. So I decided to be the first. Just to see if people will see this one and then play it. So I'm not gonna read this because I wrote it and had to rewrite it many times. So if you want to read this, you can pause the video here. But I'm going to continue. As you can see, we're at the main menu here, and we have a lot of stuff to look at here. First, let's just check out all the characters. That's pretty nice. I remember this character being really out of tune for no reason. I should probably fix him, but I already posted the game. One of my personal favorites. He looks a lot like that one pea shooter from Plants vs. Zombies. And now all of them together. Gotta wait a little while because I accidentally made all the sounds too long. Still pretty far though. This guy has some funny lore behind him. Oh, I just did that, my bad. Oops. It's basically just like a short little transition. I have no words for this one. It's basically the main melody. Also basically a main melody. Oh yeah, I also forgot, they all have a interesting little frame whenever you mute them. They all have their own. But if you want to see all of them, you're gonna have to go to my game. also one of my favorites. It hurt me to make this one. The lore behind this guy is wild. He's definitely an interesting character. A main character at that. Don't know what I was thinking whenever I made that track, but it was... Now, very little people will recognize this, probably because no one has ever heard this sound before, but I actually recorded myself making a certain sound, and then used it.
Just some random guy, spitting bars and spitting rhymes. Just some random guy, I'm still here and I don't know why. Just some random guy, spitting bars and spitting rhymes. Just some random guy, I'm still here and I don't know why.
By far the best character that I made. Yeah, and this handsome fellow right here is just me. Oh, wait, I forgot to play all the effects together and all the others. That's about to change whenever I add the melodies. Immediate difference. Very nice. Now let's check out this stuff. The characters. This is Josh. Josh is a volunteer. He's kind of irrational. He often gets angry about things that he shouldn't be angry about. Besides that, he's one of the only normal people here. He threw a piece of muggin sandwich at Father. You see, this is a part of the actual lore. I'm not gonna get into that until I get into the extras though. B2, Crasher. Crasher is a volunteer. He's Josh's brother. He doesn't do anything since he kind of was born without a personality. That's kind of edgy, but like... Look at him. He's not edgy. He's kind of in the background of anything interesting going on at all. B3, Tim. Tim is just some guy who walked into the set when we were producing this game. He never left. He's just chill all the time and he doesn't really talk unless he needs to. He literally lets anything happen. Like hanging out with Puffer, which is the guy after this one, but BitCruncher. BitCruncher is a program robot. We believe that it would be easier to get robots to sing in our game instead of people. Shockingly, people didn't really want to be inside of a video game where they're bound to sing against their will for eternity. BitCruncher was originally just a robot that turned out to be too laggy to produce a solid note. He spends most of his time with Josh despite his total lack of sentience. Puffer. Honestly, Puffer is just a volunteer. It's not a gas mask. We don't know why he looks like that, and he doesn't know either. His parents don't have it, his grandparents don't have it, and he never got surgery in his life. He just has that thing on his face. He doesn't talk for obvious reasons, and he often hangs out with Tim. Effect 1, Nathan. Nathan is also a volunteer. He refuses to ever take off his sweater, as well as claiming that it's cold even during times of high temperature. He constantly hangs around melodies even though he is in effect. He doesn't really want to be in effect. He wants to be a melody. They don't really hear him. Because of this, he gets really anxious and assumes that when he is muted, it's because they don't like his sound. That's why I made that one face. Let me show you. Yep. Isn't that adorable? So, Crab Rave Guy. Crab Rave Guy is a volunteer. He claims that he has been listening to the Crab Rave song ever since it was published, and never got tired of listening to it. Eventually, he started to base his entire personality on the song, even to the point of legally changing his name to be Crab Rave Guy. He constantly twitches, and every time he does, it's the same pattern as the snaps in the beginning of the Crab Rave. Strangely, he seemed to forget a certain note of the song, but we couldn't be bothered to tell which one it was. Belnard. Belnard is a volunteer. Belnard has a massive cowbell on his head, and constantly tries to lie to us by saying that his name is actually Bernard. Silly Belnard, he can't fool us. He can take the bell off of his head. It's only there due to his aesthetical choice. Effect 4, Fordial. Don't ask me what I was thinking when I named him. I honestly didn't know either. Fordial is a volunteer. He was originally human like Josh. However, he got into an accident involving a trowel and a birthday cake and cut off his actual face. Even though he has a new, more expressive robot face, he still misses his old face. People who knew him before he became a cyborg claim that he used to look like some guy named Austin Moon from the goated series Austin and Ally. If you haven't heard of this show, we are not friends. Effect 5, Car Blinker. Car Blinker is a stop motion animation. We put so much budget into him that he was named after the sound he was given, which was my car blinker. The animation was made out of Lego bricks. That's why it's really snappy. Melody 1, Dave. Dave is a volunteer. Dave has a really nice haircut. So nice that we refused to cut it off, like the rest of the actors. He had a history of singing. He never sang in public. He was too shy to do that. He claims that he doesn't do anything to his hair at all. Melody 2, Muggin. Muggin is a volunteer. Muggin is stupid. He also has a really neat hack. He made a chicken sandwich and went to get a lemonade to go with the sandwich. When he returned, there was a bite taken out of it. He blames this on Tutatateri. Yes, that is his name. Tutatateri. Tutatateri is a volunteer. I'm gonna get so tired of saying this. Tutatateri is very funny. He's one of the very few people in our cast that have a sense of humor. He obtained this name by stuttering on his own name so bad that he never got to hear the end of it. He also has a really cool sweater. Muggin blames him for eating his sandwich when he saw Josh take a portion of it. Tutatateri also made a sandwich, but before he could eat it, Father snatched it out of his hands and stuffed it in his face. Tutatateri and Father just kind of looked at each other. It was very intense. Melody 4, Shady. Shady is a volunteer. Shady has his name for 2 reasons. He's very secretive and has a pair of shades. He doesn't need money or anything to protect a secret. He just does what is told. He gave protection to the Father from the accusation of him eating Tutateri's sandwich. Even though Yeah. Iris. Iris is a volunteer. Iris was named after some part of the human eye. The reason he has these eyes is unknown. Besides that, he does absolutely nothing but talk like he's in an anime. Also, he sees absolutely everything. Information that I forgot to add there. Vocal 1, Father. Father is a volunteer. This guy's an absolute menace. He snatched the Terry sandwich, ate it, and stared him in the eyes while chewing it. He stared at him the whole time. This guy just does not care about other people. He's not even trying to hide it. He's got crumbs all over his face. Scatman. Scatman is a volunteer. Scatman has a really big top hat, and he got his name because of one time where he perfectly replicated the beginning of the song Scatman without rehearsal. Yes, his hat is sticking out of the book. Vocal 3, Microwave Man. Microwave Man is a volunteer. He is a human, he just has a microwave on his head. It is connected to his brain, so the microwave's display changes depending on Microwave Man. If you look really closely, you can see that he's making a face. Just Some Random Guy. Just Some Random Guy is a borrowed actor. We borrowed this man and made him join our set. He refused names that we would give him and kept suggesting silly names like, please, I just want to see my family again. He was added last minute, so he wasn't able to fully convert to a two-dimensional form. Vocal 5, me. I'm the creator of this game. I really was about to freaking pass out. And that's all the characters. For now. Credits. There's nothing here except for me. Extra. The face used to create Just Some Random Guy doesn't exist. I actually use this from a website called, it's right here. The story of the chicken sandwich. This is the lore. So, like, if you actually want to read this, because I'm not going to read all of this, you can pause the video or play the game yourself. But basically, it's about a chicken sandwich and Muggin and Terry, and especially Father. This is also how I've been clearing polos without touching them. If you ever need music or art for a game or video or anything, I can help with that. Just contact me in my Discord and we will talk about it. However, keep in mind, I can't do anything for free. The link to my Discord is on my YouTube About Me page, and the link to my YouTube is in the description of this game. The friend group. Nathan, Belnard, Dave, Father, Iris, and Redacted. These guys were the very first people to volunteer. They're lined up in chronological order. They created a friend group before everyone else. They say that these 6 make the best sound when combined. This is actually the secret polo. There is a 21st one, you just have to think hard enough. That guy was something else entirely. We had to. We didn't enjoy it. He knew too much, and we couldn't let him tell the others. We couldn't let him expose our secrets. So we did what we had been prepared for. We didn't stop there. We couldn't leave a single trace of him left. So what if they're brainwashed? And ignorance is bliss. Some people just don't understand that. This is a note left by one of the administrators of all the set designs. Me. I was the only person working on the project. I'm not talking about this. Oh, 1, that's this guy, by the way. This is 1. It's over his head. But I will show you how to get these characters. See these 5? You gotta put them in. These 5 right here. And that is Effect 1, Effect 3, Melody 1, Melody 5, and Voice 1. As you can see, he's showing up. The 21st polo is right down there. Sorry about that lag spike. But if you move your cursor close to it, the thing will start lagging, and the pitch will slow. And now you have obtained it. One of my favorites because, like, he sounds so good. I feel so, like, I'm so proud of how I did creating that sound. Also, there's a new character now, so let's look at it in the... It stops the music. Just for that eerie effect. O for original, you saw that on his shirt. His name is Al. He was the very first character to volunteer, and he learned the secrets about what we were going to do with all these characters whenever the game would be submitted. Listen, okay? I did what I had to do. They can't blame me for that. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. Shut up. Thank you for watching this video. And everyone, have a wonderful rest of your day.